I'm Nancy Johnson. I am the archivist and curator of temporary exhibitions here at the museum at Eldridge Street. We're excited here at the museum at Eldridge Street to partner with the Forward on this exhibition. The Forward began publication in 1897, which is 10 years after the Eldridge Street Synagogue opened. The synagogue was built by immigrants from Eastern Europe, and they all spoke Yiddish. It was one of the things, aside from their Jewish faith and the fact that they lived on the Lower East Side, that united them. And when the Forward began publication in 1897, it was the paper that they all turned to for their news and to read about the things that interested their community. So by presenting this exhibition, we have a wonderful window into that time and place of decades past, and also a sense of what led the Forward to be what it is today. It continues to be a vital voice in the Jewish community.
Hi, I'm Hannah Pollack, and I'm the archivist at the Forward. The Forward, as you might know, was founded in 1897 on East Broadway and was the primary newspaper of record for Yiddish-speaking immigrant and refugee Jews who immigrated to New York. It was read widely around the world. Our collection is mostly made up of black and white photographs that illustrated the newspaper's articles over its 122 years. So they would run this, once a month, and readers were invited to send in images. They were kind of trying to bring whatever was going on in New York and give it the wider perspective of what Jews all over the world were sort of doing for the same event. We noticed that the Forward, unlike a lot of newspapers, also saved its press plates, its metal plates that had photographic engravings on them. So we've been, cleaning them and identifying them and rehousing them. And along the way, we started to notice that many of them were quite beautiful in and of themselves. So let's go over to the archive, and I'll show you, what it's like. So you can see, as we're processing our collection, we find in the folders amid the gelatin silver, like amid the photographic prints and other ephemera, are these press plates, these metal engraved photographic plates, and they really caught our attention, as I was saying before. And you can see, like on this one, for instance, I noticed that it's a group of young boys. I see this fellow over here has a yarmulke on him, and it looks like they're playing cards on the street. And if I'm lucky, like on this one, there'll be a caption on the Verso that actually helps me identify the image, which here it says East Side. So I know from the history of the paper that, yeah, we were based on the Lower East Side, and for a very long time the majority of our population and our readership was on the Lower East Side. So it was not uncommon for them to send out a photographer and just get some street scenes, which they typically labeled East Side.
So kind of what we're doing is we need to use this proofing press, which is from 1958, to ink up and press paper into these printing plates. So we have this kind of honeycomb base called a buttoner base, and we're taking those plates, placing them here, and then pinning them tight together so that they don't move around. So the press has kind of two modes of operation. So I can go over it just with ink. Now there's ink on the plate. Then I'll take a piece of paper, and I need to press it right into that image. And as I roll over, this is an impression slip. That presses really heavily into the plate, and that's what transfers the ink.